Hello everyone. Good morning. It is I, coming to you live from New York. Today we're going on a journey of what I eat in a day as a singer, but more importantly, we're tracking the macros while eating a holistic ancestral-based diet. If you are new here, hello, I'm Adriana. I am 2.5 years prescription free now, and I attribute that to a diet and lifestyle change. If you are interested in looking at that video and the reasons why I did this and my journey, I will link it right here. I guess just let's get into it. I've been trying to start my day with a glass of water before I drink my coffee because of the acid content, and I also will be drinking 4.5 of these at least, which is, these are 21 ounces each, so my goal is 96 ounces of water per day. Does that drive me mad? For precautionary measure, woke up with a bit of a headache. Focus! I'm taking oil of oregano and elderberry tinctures. Someone in my band just told me they had COVID, so I'm just gonna take this. I mean, this one's pretty good. I'll probably wind up taking these multiple times today. Oil of oregano has gotten me through some tough times. Goated. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, well, now it's time to make the best thing I will have all day. 4 Sigmatic, organic. I always try to buy organic, low acid, mold tested. This one is the mental clarity and energy one. We love it. For sweetener, I go in with maple syrup. This one is from Costco. You don't need a lot, a little goes a long way. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let the bodies hit the floor. Then I do Califia organic coconut, which is the elite milk. Then we go in with the cinnamon. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I have cacao powder here in a bag that I'm pretty sure is Navitas. Then I'm just gonna put a little spoonful in there. Froth it up, froth it up, Okay, once that's nice and mixed together, I go in with the coffee pot. Drip drop. Yup. Yup. Yum. Yeah, so since I'm such an incredible genius, I forgot to actually record me eating the food, but let me tell you what I made for breakfast and let me break down my macros. I grabbed a 46-gram slice of sourdough, in which I made, toasted with some good culture cottage cheese. This is the 2% fat one. And then I drizzled a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil on top of the cottage cheese, and I basically scooped it onto the bread and just ate it that way. As for my macros, if you were curious, I'm going into a caloric deficit. My maintenance calories are about 2,000 to 2,100, so I'm going for a goal of 1,700 calories per day with a breakdown, and I'll list it here. 30 to 35% fat, 30 to 35% carbs, and 30 to 32% protein. My breakfast totals are as follows. 245 calories, 18 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. But any carb protein combo before a workout is chef's kiss for me. It helps my metabolism, it helps me sweat. Don't forget though, I am drinking water, so I will be at 63 ounces when this is done. Okay, so for lunch, I did ground chicken, arugula, and blueberries. Oh, and then I did a teaspoon of olive oil. My lunch totals for lunch are 323 calories, 34 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, and 18.2 grams of fat. Now you're probably thinking, whoa, chill with the fat. I know, I just had to pour the olive oil on. So I'm gonna go dive into this bowl and I will catch you at the next meal. Hi there. So for a midday snack, which I'm definitely gonna eat more than this, but I'm having a matcha. I'm sorry I made like literally the most awful matcha because I didn't sift it through or use a whisk, so there's like clumps in my mouth. But it still is hitting the spot. Anyways, I use organic ceremonial grade matcha just because if it doesn't have the bright green color, it's normally just low quality or old, and you can definitely tell which ones side by side are fresh, organic, ceremonial grade, high quality, rather than the other ones that look more of like earthy brownish, greenish, army greenish. You don't want those. This is a brand that I enjoy. It's very expensive though. I don't buy it very often. There's another brand by Rishi that I really like too that I can vouch for. In my cup, I did Califia coconut milk, of course, about 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. I wouldn't say that I did a whole cup of Califia. I think I did like 3/4 of a cup, and then I used hot water to fill the rest. And the macros are, drumroll please, 79 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat. That does put me in a pretty decent spot for the rest of the day and for dinner. I don't think I necessarily mentioned why I'm drinking matcha. God, if I could drink coffee all day long, I would, but acidity wise, it's a lot on my stomach. It's a lot for a singer and the vocal cords. Matcha is a better alternative for people with acid reflux, GERD, throat issues, people who speak for a living, etc, etc. I will just have bottomless matcha for the rest of the day. Hello there, yes, I am fresh out of the shower with my dinner plate. Tonight, we're going in with burger tacos. I bet you've never heard of a burger taco. Well, me either until I created it today. We have 93.7 lean to fat ground beef, some onions, a mixture of mustard and mayo for the base, and then I laid a pickle on top of it. The tortillas are siete tortillas, and I have 2 of those. Okay, let's get into the juicy stuff. I'll put it on this side this time. Macros for dinner, 375 calories. We're going 27 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of fat. Guys, I'm literally so bad at this game. I forgot to record my soup that I ate. I just made this soup with this chicken broth and it was frozen, so I defrosted it. Had 8 ounces of that with some leftover chicken breast. Super easy. I like didn't want to make anything. Of ground chicken breast, white rice that was made with broth as well. That was it. The broth and a squeeze of lemon. Bada bing, bada boom. Here are the macros for my bowl of soup. 253. Okay. 253 calories, 35 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, and 1.7 grams of fat. I was in the stew for a little. I had a cup of green tea while I was recording, organic green. So at this point in the day, here's what my totals are. 1,311 kcals. That's like actually pretty fucking low. Protein is 114 grams, carbs 98 grams, fat 51 grams. I am going to bed and I do tend to get a lot of reflux while I sleep, so I will not have dessert even though I allotted calories for it. Guys, once again, just healing with food. I know I said this at the beginning, but 2.5 years prescription free is a big come up for me. One of my biggest accomplishments ever. I was on a lot of prescription medications and it is a dream come true to actually be off of all of those. So I am just forever grateful that I can supplement with food and feel good by what I eat. And it's my job to share that with you. If you like this video, sprinkle some salt on that subscribe button. The subscribe button won't be over here. I literally still don't know. Like, comment, share. Check out these videos for more informative tips. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hello, is it me you're looking for?